The assassination of President John F. Kennedy has fascinated and puzzled the world for over 60 years. Conspiracies, cover-ups, secret files, everyone wants to know the truth. And now, over 63,000 pages of newly declassified documents have just been released. The files reveal new details about CIA surveillance, covert operations, and intelligence techniques. But do they truly change the story? More importantly, what does the Bible say about hidden truths, government accountability, and the sovereignty of God over history? Let's take a closer look at what these documents reveal, what they don't, and how it all connects to biblical wisdom. On March 18, 2025, the National Archives made history by releasing thousands of previously classified documents tied to the assassinations of John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. This came after an executive order from President Donald Trump earlier that year, demanding full transparency. Among the major revelations, the CIA was actively tracking Lee Harvey Oswald before JFK's assassination. New details emerged about U.S. covert operations against Fidel Castro. Surveillance and wiretapping techniques of the era were exposed. But here's what's interesting. Even with all this information, nothing fundamentally changes the established story. Historians and intelligence experts agree there's still no solid evidence that contradicts the official conclusion. Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. And yet, the release of these files reminds us of something deeper. The Bible has a lot to say about hidden truths and the limits of human knowledge. People have spent decades searching for the full truth about JFK's assassination. But here's the reality. Some mysteries may never be fully solved. The Bible speaks directly to this in Ecclesiastes 8:17. Then I beheld all the work of God, that a man cannot find out the work that is done under the sun, because though a man labor to seek it out, yet he shall not find it. Even with modern technology and declassified documents, some truths remain beyond human understanding, but they are never beyond God's knowledge. And that leads us to another key question. If governments keep secrets, does that mean they're accountable to no one? Absolutely not. The Bible tells us that governments exist under God's authority. They are responsible for truth, justice, and transparency. Romans 13 verse 1 says, "For there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God." That means every president, every government agency, and every world leader ultimately answers to God. And when it comes to hidden secrets, Luke 12:2-3 reminds us, "For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known." Whether it's classified documents or political scandals, truth eventually comes to light. The release of these JFK files is just another example of that. Despite all this new information, many people still prefer conspiracy theories over facts. The Bible warns about this in 2 Timothy 4:3-4. "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables." Why do people gravitate toward conspiracy? Because they don't like uncertainty. But here's the thing. Even when history is unclear, God's plan never is. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." Governments may fail, leaders may hide things, but God is never caught off guard. So what does all of this mean? People will always seek the truth, but only God knows all. Governments are accountable to God, no matter how powerful they seem. Hidden things will always come to light, whether in history or in eternity. And most importantly, we can trust God's sovereignty over all events, past and future. Isaiah 46:9-10 puts it best. "I am God, and there is none else. My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure." No matter how many documents get released, God already knows every detail. What do you think about the release of the JFK file? Do you believe we'll ever know the full truth? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discussions on faith, history, and truth. Until next time, stay curious, stay faithful, and remember, God's plan is always greater than ours.